best, worst
content.
Who, what, it must be. Who, what, it must be. Divine. It's spiritual warfare out here. It's spiritual warfare out here. That's why we must stay protected and equipped with these self-healing affirmations with a twist. Best, worst content? Oh yeah, that's the brand. That's the foundation to this healing journey. That not great, not good enough, but you fuck with it content. I am not my diagnosis. I am not what I've been through. You can beat me verbally, physically, mentally, emotionally, but you can't destroy me. I rise up, weathering storms no matter what. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your self-healing affirmations with a twist. I'll be your host, and I go by Divine Bijay, and I'm going to go over the schedule real quick, just for anybody that might be here for the first time. These affirmations will be posted at the beginning, middle, and end of the week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Each week will be a different theme to give more context to the affirmation. Be advised, this content is for a mature audience. The current thing we're in this week is no sense of direction, and the affirmation for today is resistance. Resistance, what is it? According to Google, it's the act or power of resisting, opposing, or withstanding the opposition offered by one thing, force, to another. Mind you, again, the theme of the week is no sense of direction. The basis for this space we're creating here is healthy ways or choices to dealing with abuse. The effects of abuse alone can make us feel like we have no sense of direction, right? Both ways, that is, as the abuser and as the abused. You know, we're fair around here on this channel by acknowledging, it's taking accountability, because we, as people that have been abused, can be abusers. When I was active in my addiction, whether it be alcohol, weed, or gambling, when I wasn't conscious of my altering mental health, right, I had no direction, because the only thing that mattered or was preoccupying my mind was the drug of choice, the high, the next fix, and how I'm gonna get it. Not having a sound check on my mental instability kept me not knowing which way to go. Enduring abuse kept me just as lost. The common denominator here is no control over myself. After a while, I knew this, due to the consequences and the lessons that came from it. At every turn, I was resistant. Ways that I believe we keep ourselves resisting change is making excuses, procrastination, lying or deceiving ourselves, trying to talk ourselves out of something, lack of faith, our mindset, exhaustion, hopelessness. That feeling of, what's the point? Like, okay, I'm gonna do all of this and it's still gonna be nothing. Our traumas is not the be all of our lives. I may not have at some point in time valued the opportunity of seeing another day, of just being alive. How much time we really have within a day. Like, time doesn't necessarily exist. It's about how we go about using that time with what's allotted to us. Knowing just being alive holds so much potential for change is surreal. We gotta just want it. You gotta want peace. You gotta wanna feel better. You gotta wanna be healthy. You gotta wanna have a positive mindset. You gotta just want better out of life. Stop resisting because it's scary. Might I add, it is scary. I'm not gonna sit here and say that everything is all peaches and cream. And that's something that used to annoy me till the cows come home when I used to go to certain AA meetings. Is people who won't be honest about it is tough. It is scary, and it does get lonely. Just keeping it 100. Fear doesn't outweigh determination. It doesn't outweigh faith or prayer. And I'm gonna keep saying that because it needs to be said. Sit with yourself, talk with source, whatever that is for you. Also, just a little disclaimer. When I say talk to source, I don't mean the source that co-signs your bullshit. Stop resisting and start aiming for a real purpose or direction. You don't have to live in pain anymore. You don't have to be silent anymore. Just push away the restricting chains. Remember, some of these chains, some of these restrictions are self-imposed, and the reason that they're self-imposed is because of what we say to ourselves. So remember that. Again, I'm gonna say this at this point, after we get done saying what we need to say. I'm just gonna say it. pray, meditate, reflection. Okay? Make sure when you go into this weekend that you are going into it as positive as you can, as hopeful as you can, with as much vision of the light of the better future that you seek for yourself as you can. It gets better, okay? And remember, it's one love for self. Peace.